What's up, everybody? It's the Xekutioner here. We're going to do this just a little bit differently here today. Me and Almanac Jack have some crazy schedules, and we weren't able to get one out this week. However, we definitely want to make sure that you get some type of content, right? So what I'm going to go ahead and do is play the commercials that we've had over the past 20 or so episodes. Can't believe we're already at like episode 22. It's crazy. So when we come back after this intro, because everybody loves the intro, right? So after the intro, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of these commercials, and we'll go ahead and go from there. All right. Roll the Good Times podcast tape. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Xekutioner. And if you don't know, now you know. And off here to my right, well, as I said before, Almanac Jack is not here right now with us. As I said from before at the very beginning, we're going to be doing this just a little bit differently. I'm going to be going through the commercials and kind of talking about them as we go one by one. And since it's just me, well, you know that this is not going to be that funny. But that's quite all right. So I hope everybody's enjoying their day, enjoying their week. I also want to give a big shout out to Long Leg Daddy-O, as by the time this comes out, it still won't be his birthday. But his birthday is on the 9th, I believe. Yeah, on the, sorry, not the 9th. I was looking at the month. His birthday's on the 5th, Friday the 5th. So shout out to Long Leg Daddy-O, Dong Ding Daddy-O, doing his dad stuff, doing his dad life and stuff like that. So shout out to you, big bro. Hope to see you soon. And let's go ahead and get on with it. At first, number one, we got Hard as Fuck Peanut Butter. Let's check it out.
Hard as fuck peanut butter. The world's first peanut butter that's hard as fuck. We're not creamy, we're not smooth, and we damn sure ain't chunky. We make our peanut butter out of only the finest and hardest peanuts. Then, we beat the fuck out of them, making them even harder and turning them into the best stuff ever. And when you put our hard nut butter in your mouth, you'll say, damn, that's some good peanut butter. So go to hardasfuckpeanutbutter.com to get yourself a jar, or case, or a crate today.
So as you can tell, that was our first ever commercial, and by golly, it was a good one. I absolutely loved that commercial. And the funniest thing was that we actually did the podcast, and there was so much going on in terms of the quality of the sound, everything that was happening. It literally took us like 4 hours just to record the first podcast. So this wasn't even recorded till later, because we didn't even think about it till finally, like a day later, we're like, hey, we need to do commercials still. So we had to make sure to get a commercial going. And yeah, that's what we got. I thought it was pretty funny, and especially went with the theme of the first one, if you remember, when we talked about Jack's very first story with his encounter of an old peanut butter that made him have diarrhea for like 12 days, or it seemed like 40 days and 40 nights. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so we're going to go into the second one. The second one was actually really fun to make. Mr. Allstate State Stand, State of the State Stand. So let's go ahead and jump into the second one here.
Hi, I'm Stan, and I'm from Allstate. Here at Allstate, we like to stand with your stand against Allstate stand. We want to protect you. There's a street sweeper gone through your neighborhood and just made it worse, so now you have a flat tire from a nail. There's a gorilla eating your last banana.
Hey.
Well, here at Allstate Stand, we will stand with you to state your stand. So go to allstatestand.com and tell them Stan from Allstate Stand State sent you.
So that one was the first one that we did here in the Good Times podcast studio as basically a group where me and him just sat here and we put stuff together and we made sure it all sounded really good. I absolutely loved that commercial. Personally, I love editing commercials because I love kind of bringing everything to life. I mean, the content that Jack brings is fucking hilarious. Like the street sweeper running through your neighborhood. I mean, we've seen that happen a million times, and it looks like shit. So I don't know. I don't understand how that fucking works. And then they brush up a nail into the street and it fucks up your tire. It's never happened to me, thank God. But I've had flat tires before. Either way, this was so much fun to make. The blooper is even better. We'll put that out at some point. I just listened to it and I could not stop laughing. It was hilarious. It was super good. So yeah, once again, let's go ahead and move over to the third one. So the third episode, we actually introduced Long Leg Daddy-O, and then we came up with this commercial.
Hi, I'm Almanac Jack. Are you tired of skeeting in a sock? Is the carpet getting too hard to walk on? Well, we here at the Good Times Podcast have the solution for you. Introducing the Skeet Cup, the world's first cup made especially for skeet. Keep it around the bed, and when you have that urge to skeet, you can be rest assured that you have somewhere to put that skeet. Made to be discreet and convenient, the Skeet Cup is for all men. Listen to this real statement from a real Skeet Cup owner.
I love it. I've been loading my skeet in sandwich bags for years. I accidentally took my skeet bag to school instead of my sandwich. Now, every morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, night, late night, I load that cup up to the top. Thanks, Skeet Cup.
Made out of a special skeet-resistant coating, cleanup is easy. Made out of only the finest materials, the Skeet Cup is the perfect skeet-containing vessel. Also made with a new measuring system, you can measure your skeet and know how your loads are doing. Take a listen to another statement from this Skeet Cup owner.
Before Skeet Cup, I went through 4 sheets a week, but with the ease and control of Skeet Cup, I can finally measure the explosiveness out of my saccharalysis.
The Skeet Cup, made with men in mind. Get yours today at skeetcup.com and never miss a drop again.
So that was absolutely one of my favorite commercials. That was fucking hilarious. So the first things first, having Long Leg Daddy-O as a third for that commercial, I felt like really brought a lot of character. I will say that Almanac Jack, he did all of his shit first take. Same with Long Leg Daddy-O. I think he did it at 2 or 3 takes. Me, it took me like 12 fucking takes to do mine, and I just could not stop laughing. And you could even hear me wanting to laugh in a few parts. And I will tell you this, I did not do mine all the way through. I had to edit it, little parts here and there, to make sure that I did it, to make sure that I wasn't laughing throughout the whole thing. But yeah, it was so fucking hilarious. You can also hear at the beginning Donkey Kong, if I don't know if you know, if you knew the sounds, but at the end of the day, yeah, it was Donkey Kong. I had to throw him in there. I thought it was a really fun surprise. That's probably one of the best things about editing, is that I do the edits, and when the edits come out, Almanac Jack doesn't hear it until the podcast come out. But the cool thing is he trusts me to do my creative thing, and that's what it was when it came out. So the next one we have coming up is Weasel Philioma, and if you're an old school fan of TV, you might know where this theme is from.
Have you been in contact with a weasel? Has that weasel felt on you inappropriately? Well, you could have weasel philioma and be entitled to compensation. Tens of dollars have been set aside for people who have been affected by weasel philioma and have been touched in their dirty spot. Go to weaselphilioma.com for more information and to see if you could be entitled to compensation. Weasels shouldn't be filling on you, and we want them to stop.
So this has actually been an ongoing joke that Jack has had for a long, long time. And a lot of this stuff that we do is a lot of jokes that we've had, that we've said personally to each other, with Long Leg Daddy or whatever it is, between both of them, whatever it is. But this is one of those jokes that we've had for a long time. I don't know where the fuck this came from. Probably because weaselthelioma or mesothelioma. Sorry, I think that's what it's called, right? I don't even know. But yeah, so weaselphilioma. Also, the theme was actually the theme. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the background music was the theme for Beyond Belief. Beyond Belief was one of the best shows back in the day. And if you actually haven't seen it, you have to go watch it. It's one of my favorite shows. And now that I think about it, I got to go back and watch it myself. But yeah, all right. So coming up next, we got the commercial for the Suck It.
Hey guys, the Xekutioner here with an exciting new product that will literally suck your world dry. Have you ever awoken out of your slumber thirsty? No, not diabetes. Maybe you've slurped that thing just a little too much. Is cleanup becoming a hassle in your asshole? Well now, the future is here. Introducing the Suck It.
Well, it's a mess. What a mess. What you gonna do? You're gonna take out your suck it and you'll suck it. Suck it. Yeah. Take out your suck it and you'll suck it.
Suck it!
Yeah.
Suck it!
Yeah.
Suck it!
Yeah. Take out my suck it and we'll.
Suck it!
Yeah.
Suck it!
Yeah. Take out my suck it and we'll suck it.
Order your Suck It today for only 3 installments of $19.99. Reach us at our toll-free number 188-SUCK-IT. Call now and receive your very own Suck It straw. What are you waiting for? Suck it today!
So the Suck It commercial. I loved making this commercial. And if you are an Office fan, you know exactly where this is from. From The Office. No, but seriously, this the Suck It commercial in The Office was pretty funny. It wasn't even a commercial. It was literally just them fucking banging drums, saying "suck it" a lot, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I had fun making it. Again, it was just something different, something that I really wanted to do, that I had been planning on doing, but I couldn't really think of any premise to actually do the Suck It commercial. And then I just, you know what, fuck it, I have to create the Suck It and come up with stuff for it. I thought it was pretty funny. So I hope you enjoyed it. Shit, I have so much fun making these. They just, I feel like they always come out really well. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is one of the best ones, Kermit the Frog Live. Thanks to Almanac Jack for really coming through on this one and putting his creativity to the top 1%. Tile? 1%? 1% tile? One of those damn things. Roll the damn commercial.
Coming soon to a city near you, it's Kermit the Frog Live. It's the Don't Worry, Be Hoppy tour, sponsored by Lipton Tea. Kermit is doing all new stand-up, and it's quite riveting.
You know, I just got out of the hospital the other day. Yeah, I had to get an emergency operation.
Kermit is doing totally awesome new stand-up and telling stories from his youth.
When I was younger, I found myself in jail a lot of times. Sometimes too much. I guess you could say I committed too many crimes.
Tickets start at just $10 for general admission and $25 for VIP. It's an event that promises to be unforgettable.
What's the difference between a frog and a horny toad? One says ribbit ribbit, and the other one says rub it rub it.
Opening acts performed by Dig'em the Frog, the Hypnotoad, the Battletoads, Frogger, and Michigan J. Frog. You know, the one from the WB.
So there was a time when Miss Piggy got a call on her phone and I answered it for her. I told them, she can't talk right now. She has a frog in her throat.
Kermit the Frog Live, the Don't Worry, Be Hoppy tour. Get your tickets today at your local Ticketmaster to the show that will be froggin' awesome.
So another good one that we did here in the studio, and I thought that, I mean, I don't even know how to start this. So first and foremost, he did this in a few different takes, but it was mainly because I was just absolutely dying in the background. I ended up having to run to the fucking bathroom and stay into the bathroom while he did most of this, because I just could not stop fucking laughing. And I remember when he first proposed the idea, I was like, all right, this is great. And so he told me the format that he wanted it in, and I could really picture like the old school comedy tour type commercials, but I could not get myself I couldn't find any to really kind of give me anything to use. And finally I just kind of threw it together and it came out great. The song itself was hilarious. I thought the song was perfect. It felt like it was like a real 90s tune. And again, the jokes were fucking funny. So good shit, Jack. We killing this out here, man. This is some good commercial shit. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, which is a little bit of a surprise. Let me go ahead and push that out for you.
The Good Times Podcast is back with the newest product. Yes, I know you remember the hard as fuck peanut butter. But now it's time to get more extreme, more hard. It's time for
smooth as fuck peanut butter. 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 Yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah. Smooth as fuck peanut butter. The smoothest peanut butter. Not only on the land, but on your grocery stand. Make sure that you're ready for some more. And also, don't grab that udder. Make sure to grab yourself some smooth as fuck peanut butter. Smooth as fuck peanut butter.com.
So, smoothasfuckpeanutbutter.com is not an actual website, or maybe it is. I don't know. It could be. Let's look it up real quick. Let's see here. Smoothasfuckpeanutbutter.com. Holy shit, there's some nasty shit on here. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing there. So thankfully there's nothing there, and I didn't just promote some random ass site. Especially if it was like a porn site or something. That would be even better. I mean, worse. Sorry. No, but seriously, I had a lot of fun making this commercial because I don't know. I just felt like, first and foremost, I'm here singing in the fucking commercial. And if you know me, I don't sing unless it's like Bone Thugs, you know. I'm like, and I'm gonna say everybody, and I'm gonna, you know, just like it's so. It was just so funny to make. So while making it, just doing all the layering and stuff like that, I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, smoothasfuckpeanutbutter.com. Go over there, get yourself some smooth as fuck peanut butter. Tell them that the Good Time sent you. Not really, because it's not a real fucking website, so fuck me, right? So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. So this next one was fucking funny, and it was so hard to make because I did this in so many different cuts. Now, a lot of this, we don't really do. A lot of these commercials we don't do all the way through. Obviously, we're cutting, editing, but that's the best part about commercials is that you get to cut and edit the way that you want. Am I right? I am right. You damn know it. You damn know it? I don't know what the fuck that even means. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move on to this next one. One of my personal favorites.
Coming this Saturday to the Fresno Fairgrounds, it's Monster Slam.
Oh yeah, also coming this Saturday is your B+ show, Execution Jam. We'll have all your favorite monster trucks.
We'll have all your second favorite monster trucks. Appearing live will be
Biggerfoot,
Grave Robber,
Undertrucker,
the Crip Walker,
Rainbow Thunder,
the Chimney Sweeper,
Heavy Machinery,
El Culo Negro,
Swamp Ass,
What the Truck,
Truck Your Mother,
the Ice Cream Truck from Hell,
Maxi Pad Destruction,
Rhino Penis,
Fallophilia,
the Warm Wheel Cone,
Midget Maniac.
the Street Pharmacist.
Tickets start at $20 a piece.
Our tickets start at $19, and we have beers for just $5.
Oh yeah? Well, our beers are only $4.50, and you get an Execution Jam mug.
We've got foam fingers.
Start time is at 8 o'clock.
We start at 7:55.
Get your tickets to Executioner Jam.
Get your tickets to Monster Slam, but don't get tickets to Monster Jam.
So you you heard those two men's what the fuck? You heard those two men. Don't get tickets to Monster Jam cuz they suck. No, but in all seriousness, I love this commercial. So as we were actually going through to make this commercial, it was Jack's idea to do a Monster Jam commercial, but something that we would both jump in and put in different monster truck names, and then I was like, hey, let's have it so that we're going against each other. And so that's basically why my tickets were $20 and his were $19. So screw you, Jack. I don't like your foam fingers. I don't want your foam fingers. They want real good tickets to a real good show. They want to see Rainbow Thunder. I think that was his name. El Culo Negro. That had me dying. That was pretty funny. So I don't know. For some reason, this commercial was just one of my favorite ones. I like how the music for everything really brings out the commercial. It makes it sound so much better. And you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like we already have some pretty good content and everything, but music, man, music just brings it all out. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious to bring in that dun 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 dun. It sounded really good. Anyways, Monster Jam. I'm almost positive the reason why we started looking up Monster Jam stuff was because we seen the Monster Jam here at the Save Mart Center, which happened around that time. It happens all the time. Now it's like a 3-day event or something like that. It's like a fucking WrestleMania with access and everything. It's ridiculous. But either way, it's cool to see the Monster Jam here. But yeah, go to the fairgrounds. And also, I didn't even mention this. He was supposed to have his at the fairground in Monster Slam. And my Execution Jam was supposed to happen at Selland Arena. And we both totally forgot to do that part. So yeah, just know that the Execution Slam's at the Selland Arena. So go to that one instead of his. God damn it. All right. Anyways, we're going to go up to this next one. This next one is a fun knockoff of a good spring break that we've heard, loved, and seen all on MTV. So let's go ahead and listen to it right now.
MTV Spring Break 2019 in Pismo Beach, California. It's gonna be hotter, sexier, and dumber than ever. We don't play music anymore, so there won't be any concerts. But come hang out with people from the shows that nobody watches on our channel. Join the moms from Teen Mom 2. They're just teenagers, so they can't drink or anything. And they'll have their kids with them, so they gotta leave early. The cast from Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out. Nick Cannon's off doing important stuff, so he won't be there, but we'll just have some of the random comedians from the show there instead. Game of Clones. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's good. The people from Siesta Key will be there, but they'll just be there taking a siesta the whole time. And don't forget Catfish. Yeah, we'll have literal catfish there. Live coverage begins Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If the seagulls and bums don't drive you away from the beach, this event will. MTV Spring Break 2019, live from Pismo Beach, California. What the hell happened to us?
So good old MTV Spring Break. So I thought this was fucking hilarious because for a couple things, first and foremost, some nostalgia there. There's always been like an old MTV commercial like, hey, come on out, we're gonna do this. I mean, let's talk about the old MTV for a second. I mean, some older shows like Parental Control, that was fucking awesome. The Real World, I didn't watch that and I didn't care for it. With The Real World, with Road Rules Challenge, like, oh my god. Laguna Beach, who the fuck remembers Laguna Beach? That was like I heard about that show so many times in school. It was like, oh my god, she did this. Oh my god, she did that. And I'm like, oh my god, who gives a fuck? Laguna Beach was not good, but I mean, it was probably good for everybody around that time frame, I guess. There was Pimp My Ride. I mean, come on, Pimp My Ride was the best show on MTV. But MTV Cribs was also really good. I loved MTV Cribs just because I'm not more of a materialistic person, but it's just more so when I was younger, I was definitely a materialistic person. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, I really want that. Oh, that'd be cool to have. And everyone's like, shut up, Chris. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They didn't say shut up, Xekutioner, because I wasn't Xekutioner at that time. So sad me. My Super Sweet 16, who remembers that? I've seen that a few times. I'm not afraid to admit that. Yes, I am afraid to admit that, and I admitted it anyway, so there you go. Let's see here. Making the Band. I don't really remember that show. Didn't watch it. Yo Mama. That was a fucking good show. I don't know. There was so many good jokes in there, but it was also funny to see some people like just straight up fail. That was even better. There was one called Date My Mom. I actually didn't watch that very often. Robin Big was a really good one. And there's a bunch of other ones. Room Raiders. Room Raiders was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. The shit that people would find is pretty funny. The Life of Ryan. Ryan Sheckler. I honestly didn't even see that. And I skated when I was younger. Jackass was really good. TRL, the anchor of MTV for a long, long time. Let's see here. There was, and then I guess, Next. Next was awesome. And, and one that's not even listed here. I was going through a list. One that's somehow not listed here is Boiling Points. Boiling Points was fucking great. I absolutely love that show. And yeah, so this commercial just in general was super hilarious. As Jack was making it, I really just heard the beat in my head to this because it was like one of those like get him to the beach, like let's go to the beach. And then on top of that, him talking about having actual catfish and other things of that nature. I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious too. So yeah, great commercial there. I thought that was super funny. So let's go to the next one where Allstate Stan returns for his newest and brewest commercial.
Hi, I'm Stan, and I'm from Allstate. We want to stand with you, and we stand by our stand with Allstate Stand. Have you ever played peekaboo for too long, and now you can't tell whether you're here or there? Have you ever walked down the sidewalk, stepped on a crack, and now your mother has a broken back? Well, we here at Allstate want to stand with you, and we will stand with our Allstate Stand State of Allstate Stand. Has your cousin Humpty had a great fall off of a wall and broken his dumpty? Well, we here at Allstate Stand want to stand with you and protect you. Go to Allstate State of Allstate.com and we will stand state with you. And tell them Stan from Allstate Stand State sent you.
So, honestly, the first time around, this was fucking hilarious. So the second time around, this was even better. So I was listening to the bloopers to this one, and once again, I'll put these out at some point. When I was putting out the bloopers when I was listening to the bloopers for this one, I could not stop dying, and neither could Jack. Once he came out with, when he literally started off with, what was it? The mother's back joke, like, come on. And then he even jumped into the Humpty Dumpty one. Oh my God. Have you ever broken your Dumpty? Like, I've never broken my Dumpty because I don't know what the fuck that is. So actually, now that I think about it, I might have broke my Dumpty. Hi there, my name's Doris, and I had just broke my Dumpty. I can't even do it. Honestly, I have no idea. That was fucking hilarious. Broke your Dumpty, and then on top of that, throwing in the ambience in the back. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And I think his and here's another thing too. If you didn't know this, for the longest time, I thought the dude for Allstate was fucking Denzel Washington. He kind of looks like him, right? I probably talk about the wrong guy, but yeah, it's actually Dennis Haysbert. He's been in different movies like 24. Oh, that's not even a movie. Major League and shit like that. He's been in shows like 24 in the Unit. You want to see My Unit? No, you don't. You don't want to see My Unit. But either way, I don't know. It was just, The Allstate commercials are fucking hilarious. We're gonna have to do another one of those pretty soon. Just make sure not to break your mother's back by stepping on a crack, the oldest joke in the book. So this next one coming up here is the debut of Doris herself, the daunting diaries of Doris. So yeah, I had fun making this one. Let's listen to what she has to say. Damn it, Doris, roll the tape. Hi there. I'm Doris, and this is the daunting diaries of Doris. Ah, yes, I still remember the day like it was yesterday. I had 2 hot dogs and a plat load of potato salad.
Grandma, that was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh man, my old mind is just going crazy.
You had a story you were gonna tell us?
Well, from what I remember, I stuck both of those hot dogs into my mouth and...
No, Grandma, stop.
Oh, sorry.
You were talking about the lamp.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, of course. The lamp. Well, actually, one thing about those hot
Grandma,
dogs...
we only have a couple seconds.
I'm sorry. How long do we have?
2 seconds.
Okay, so there was
Son of
a... So Doris comes on in, and if you haven't realized it, I guess at this point, Doris is a horny old grandma. God damn it, Doris, put that shit away. No, but in all seriousness, the character of Doris, I honestly don't know how I even came up with it. I think one day I was just trying to come up with some commercial ideas, and the voice kind of just happened. I mean, for me personally, I feel like I can do a lot of voices. I can mimic a lot of voices, especially if I just heard it, then mimicking them becomes kind of easier. But I don't know what it was, man. I might have just heard like an old lady talk about something, so I just thought it would be hilarious to have an old lady just talk about random shit, and then you have her grandson in the room, like, God damn it, Doris. And that was one of the things too, was making sure that the grandson had a nice part, who was also me as well. Just in the background as the producer, like, we need to hear this story. We need you to do something, Grandma. Come on, Grandma. Now, I do want to set the record straight. I didn't have any grandmas that were like this, thankfully. But yeah, so I don't know. I just thought it was fucking hilarious to do something like this. Yeah, so it was fucking hilarious. And also the next week, which is the next commercial, Doris actually makes another debut here, or not another debut. What the fuck does that even mean? Doris comes back for her second appearance, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's listen to it right now.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, Grandma.
Okay. Hi there. My name is Doris, and this is the daunting diaries of Doris.
I'm wasting so much money.
Ah, yes, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Please hurry up.
Buddy Rogers had come to the house for the first time, and he made sure to lay me down right there.
Oh my God.
Can
you not get this right?
I'm
We have
so
to do
sorry.
this commercial.
It's just that when Buddy Rogers came over, I always had to...
Stop. Really?
I just made sure that...
Just stop.
I know, but it just...
No. We literally have like 10 seconds.
Okay.
We've been trying to get this done this whole
Fine.
time.
Whatever.
Let's go.
But did I tell you the story about how Tito Santana came right to my door and put it right in my... So Buddy Rogers and Tito Santana, if you're listening to this, well, good for you, I guess. You had fun with Doris. Damn it, Doris, again with Tito Santana and Buddy Rogers. All I know is making this one was pretty funny. Once again, just having Doris talk about some old horny shit And yeah, I honestly don't even know what else to say. Doris is a fun character to play. You will hear Doris more. Well, not more, but I mean, you'll hear her again at some point in the future, in future episodes, future commercials, whatever. She'll have to make her debut on the show at some point, which would be even funnier. But either way, I really wanted that commercial to be one of those commercials where you kind of had comedic relief at the end, where it just all ends because we run out of commercial time. So I hope, let's hope you really enjoyed that there. So we're going to go up to the next one here, which is actually probably one of the best commercials that we've done. And this is the one where Kermit calls 911. What's your emergency?
Hey yo, Kermit the Frog here. I came into Miss Piggy's room and she was on the floor. Please send help.
Okay, sir, what is your location?
I'm located on Sesame Street.
Okay, sir, can you tell me what happened?
Well, I came into the house and I was just trying to put a frog in her throat. And then I saw her on the floor. She's breathing, but she's got a fever. It smells like bacon in here. Please help.
Now, sir, is there an actual frog in her throat?
Well, not anymore.
Okay, sir, can you give me a description of what this person looks like?
Gonzo! Gonzo! Oh God, he left. Please send help, I'm scared.
Sir, are there any weapons involved?
Any what?
Any weapons?
No, but please, I think she's overdosed on something. She's foaming at the mouth. It looks like she's just a puppet laying here.
So are they breathing?
Yes, she's breathing, but barely.
Is there a fire?
What? A fire? On Sesame Street? No, never.
Okay, sir, have you tried to give them CPR?
CPR. C. That's a 3-letter word. Today's overdose brought to you by the letter C. I swear to God, Oscar must have sold her the shit.
So I take that as a no, you haven't tried CPR, sir?
No, I don't. But it looks like somebody shoved their hand up her butt. And she's got sticks on her hands.
Okay, sir, if you can go ahead and grab a ladder from the garage, put it up, and do a elbow drop onto her chest, you may be able to get the frog out of her throat.
I was the frog in her throat! I took it out already!
Okay, sir, is there anyone else there with you?
Well, Gonzo was here, but then he left. He said he had an appointment, but I don't know what for. And I also heard that he's a superhero. Super Gonzo.
Sir, what does that have to do with anything?
He doesn't have anything to do with it! Just send some help down here, now!
Okay, sir, we're gonna send a team right down there right away.
Okay, please, hurry.
Oh my God. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. This commercial was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. Okay, so I don't even know. Okay, so where do we start with this commercial? First and foremost, Almanac Jack. This is Almanac Jack's idea to get this as a 911 call. Actually, you know what? I came up with doing the 911 call, but he wanted to do as Kermit the Frog's 911 call, which made it even better. And there's probably going to be more of these in the upcoming episodes because these are fucking great. Now, I mean, there's someone out there probably saying like 911's no joke. You shouldn't joke about it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But either way, yeah, so having a frog in her throat to being the frog, that killed me when he said, I was like, yeah, is there still a frog in her throat? And he said, I am the frog in her throat. Oh my God, good old Kermit the Frog. So yeah, and then Gonzo, God damn it, Gonzo, wherever you are, selling drugs. Shit, stop selling drugs, man. You gotta get off that shit, man. You gotta help people get off that shit, fucking Gonzo. What a jackass, right? I don't know, but either way, I thought that was fucking hilarious. That was such a great commercial. Hilarious, if I must add. I think I already said that once, and I might have to say it again. It was fucking funny. If Dave Meltzer was on the show, he'd give it 5 fucking stars. Maybe even 5 1/4. Whatever. It was still fucking funny. But either way, I had a lot of fun making that commercial. Good old Gonzo. Good old Miss Piggy. Okay, Miss Piggy, he said, it looks like someone shoved a hand up her butt. And then then he said, there's sticks on her hands. Like, oh my God, good old Sesame Street. Always some shit going on, especially like a fire. And C is the letter word. What did he say? The word of the day. Oh my God. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of this was really on the fly. We did this probably in 1 or 2 takes, and it came out great. So yeah, that was fucking awesome. Great commercial. We're gonna move on to the next one, where we have Chunky as Fuck Peanut Butter, the newest installment, the newest peanut butter here on the Good Times Podcast.
From the makers of Hard as Fuck Peanut Butter comes Chunky as Fuck Peanut Butter, the newest kind of butter for all you chunkies out there. There's all kinds of chunky up in here, whether you like it big, you like them round, you like them plumpy, or you don't care at all, as long as it's chunky. Just get a bunch of it and slather it all over your bread, and let those chunks get in that mouth. Look for it on store shelves everywhere. Chunky as fuck peanut butter. Open your mouth, baby, cause here it comes.
Chunky as Fuck Peanut Butter, the 3rd installment of Peanut Butters here on the Good Times Podcast. And you might actually know the background of that of the background song of that commercial from what the fuck was it from? God damn it. Oh my God. I haven't even seen the movie. Was it Madagascar? No, probably not Madagascar. It was I don't remember, but I know that song is a pretty popular song, and so we had to throw it on there. We actually got copyrighted for it, but they kept it up because we don't make money off of these shows. So yeah, that was another great commercial. Chunky as fuck peanut butter, from hard as fuck to smooth as fuck to chunky as fuck. What's next? Dirty as fuck, clean as fuck, shitty as fuck, shitty titty as fuck. I don't know. It could be anything. There's all kinds of peanut butters out there. There's creamy, there's dreamy, and there's gleamy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's a lot of peanut butters out there. But yeah, another great commercial by Almanac Jack there. Absolutely love his ideas, creativity, always bringing up good shit. And like Vince McMahon would say, that's some good shit. That's right. That's good shit. And we ain't talking about redneck shit either. But I mean, I guess you'd have to be in on the joke, Vince McMahon, to know what we're talking about here. Anyways, so this next commercial that we have is actually one commemorating Mother's Day, because it was the Mother's Day commercial. I had a lot of fun making this one. And this is where Doris returns with a few extra special guests. Let's go ahead and listen on in. Play the damn thing. Hi there, I'm Doris. And this is the day in the life of the daunting diaries of Doris.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
Mom.
Mother's Day, Grandma. Oh, I thank you for those flowers.
Love you.
Oh, I still remember when Larry Zabisco got me flowers, and he took me back to his place and deflowered me.
Mom,
and
Mom, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how Larry Zabisco
No,
took
I don't
my
want to hear about that.
Oh,
Goodness.
okay.
Just tell us a story about Dad. Did Dad ever get you, something nice for Mother's Day?
This again.
Oh, I still remember 1969. Your father took me in the backyard and we did the 1969.
Whoa, Mom. What the
what?
heck, Mom?
What?
We don't want to hear about that. I meant a nice story.
told
Like
you this was
something,
gonna happen,
something
Dad.
maybe he got you. Because it's Dad. When Dad was still around, did he get you something?
That's true. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I do remember back in. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, I don't even think he's your father.
What?
Yeah, now that I think about it, you have a lot of the chest hair just like George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal Steel?
Yeah, George was such an animal. And you know what? You even have the blue tongue just like him. He was such an animal in the sack. And he used to use that blue tongue.
We're cutting this thing off right now.
No.
Cut the tape, son.
Because Dick Murdoch came into my place. Oh my god. So this was my favorite Doris commercial for sure, because this one was the Mother's Day commercial. We had Almanac Jack in it, obviously, and Almanac Jack is the son of Doris, while his I'm the grandson and the grandmother at the same time. But it was funny to me because we kind of come in and obviously we're like, happy Mother's Day. Doris is so happy that her son and her grandson are there to spend it with her, and she wants to talk about more horny shit. Damn it, Doris, more horny shit. And I don't know, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Brings in flowers, bringing in all that stuff. Talking about how her and their dad went and did the 1969 in the backyard in 1969. And I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Yeah, and then obviously you have the grandson in the background. So this is obviously the son's first go round at trying to do this commercial. This is like the third time that the grandson has tried to do a commercial with Doris, and the grandson's just fucking done. Like, again, and she doesn't get it. She just keeps wandering off into her old self, trying to do a bunch of things, doing the 1969 Buddy Rogers, Tino Santana, and all those Santinos and Dan Marinos and burritos and enchiladas and shit. But I mean, either way, I thought it was absolutely fucking funny. I thought it was a great way to commemorate Mother's Day for Mother's Day. Yeah, so I don't know, that commercial in itself was pretty fucking funny. I loved it. We're definitely gonna do more Doris ones in the future. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to this next one, which is let's see here. This is actually the final one that I'm gonna play. And this is probably my favorite one of all of them, mainly because I just did a lot of editing to it and made it feel really, really good. I mean, to me, I felt like it was really, I felt like I was immersed in the experience. So let's go ahead and move into this next one, The Porn Actor.
Hey kid, welcome on in. I'm Vince McMahon, the owner of WWE, World Wang Entertainment. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi. I'm here to register to be a sex actor.
Well, alright. What's your name, kid?
Well, can I register for a name here?
Yes, you can. What is it that you got?
How about Long Rod Von Hugendong?
You have to try again, kid.
Okay, how about Frankie Freeball?
Frankie Freeball. I don't like it. Try again.
Oh, man. Baron Von Doggy Style?
Baron Von Doggy Style won't work. Too close to Baron Corbin.
Oh, damn it. Well, I like superheroes. The Ass Salter.
You know what? That really reminds me of Billy Gunn, so I'm going to have to go with no.
Oh, damn. The Teabag Kid.
Oh, sorry, can't do that.
Oh, man. Lance Hardwood?
Nope, can't do that.
Shit.
That's been taken.
Shit.
That's been taken as well.
Well, I like wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Hung Hogan?
Good old Hung Hogan. I like it, but it's been taken. Try again.
Oh, man. How about the Nature Boy, Dick Flair?
Woo, I like it, but it's been taken. You gotta try again, kid. Come on, give me something good.
Oh, boy. The Macho Man Handy Savage?
Wow, these are getting really bad, aren't they? Are you running out of ideas, kid? Come on.
Oh, okay. How about Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke. Like the Dick Van Dyke Show? You can't do that, kid. Come on.
How about
Dyke Van Dyke.
If you really want to be in this industry, we need something original, kid.
Okay, how about this? Wee Wee Herman.
Really? That's not even original, kid. Come on. We're gonna need something. Give me something. Do you want to be in the industry? Give me something.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go. I got it. Dick the Destroyer.
Oh. What is it?
Dick the Destroyer.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. Dick the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Yes. You're hired.
All right. You know why I got this one, right?
No. Where'd you get it?
Well, my name's Richard, and I destroy people. So Dick the Destroyer.
Oh, that's original, kid.
All right. But fucking here I come.
But fucking here I come. So Dick the Destroyer, it ends up being the final name, and the reason why we got the name Dick the Destroyer first and foremost is Jack was actually playing online, Fortnite online, and there was this kid named Dick the Destroyer, and so he was in the party or whatever. And he just, he's just telling everybody, hey guys, like, anybody have a mic? Anybody doing this? Blah, blah. And as there was some other guys already in there, probably, in their 20s or whatever, have nothing better to do than to play Fortnite or play on their phones or something like that. And no, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, Dick the Destroyer actually, somebody actually asked him, hey, why is your name Dick the Destroyer? Is it because you destroy dicks? And the whole point and the whole thing was the kid was saying, no, I don't destroy dicks just because my name's Richard and I destroy people. Just thought that was absolutely fucking hilarious. That whole commercial was so fucking funny. So here's another thing too, is that me doing Vince McMahon's voice was not actually what we did at the very beginning. I actually had just some random voice. It was just like, hey, how's it going? Like, I'm blah, blah, blah. But doing the actual Vince McMahon spiel and everything, I didn't do till like a day later because I was thinking I didn't really like the voice that I did. I just said that I was going to do something later, and it ended up being Vince McMahon, and I think it turned out really good. Now, the one thing that I didn't think about, so I was like, all right, I'm going to do Vince McMahon's voice, and I think it's going to be, it's going to be great. So I went in to do it, and as I started doing it, I was like, yo, this is trash. I cannot do Vince McMahon's voice. Like, Vince McMahon has some of the, like, one of the most iconic, easily, manipulative, duplicatable voices in history. So when I went in to do it, I'm like, fuck, I can't do this. I sound like an idiot. So what I basically went and did was watch like 30 minutes of Vince McMahon promos or Vince McMahon talking, trying to get all of his nuances down, the way he says things, the way he reacts to things. And I think that I did a pretty good job. I mean, I'll pat myself on the back. Great job. Yeah, that's right. Good job, Xekutioner. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, and it was tough at first, but I got through it, and I thought the edit came out absolutely great. World Wang Entertainment, good old WWE. Now about the about the names for the porn actors, I thought that was funny. The best one, and the one that I still die from today, is Wee Wee Herman. Good old Wee Wee Herman. Good old Wee Wee Herman. There was all kinds of different ones. I like the Dick Van Dyke one, but then not only that one, but the Dyke Van Dyke one was pretty fucking funny. There's all kinds of different ones. Hung Hogan, Dick Flair, Handy Savage. I thought those were great, and I knew that Vince McMahon would love them as well, because Vince McMahon, he loves that wrestling stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I just thought that was fucking, it was just a great show, great commercial, and it was honestly my favorite one to edit, as I was getting everything down, like the elevator, the door opening, closing, the music making it sound like it was behind the wall, and having him say, "Come on in." Doing all the editing for that was just absolutely hilarious. And it was my favorite part, bar none. And that's mostly my favorite part about doing a lot of these commercials, just editing. Once again, I feel like the edits really do the commercial justice, bringing it all to life and whatnot. So yeah, so again, that was the last commercial that I'm gonna play. We have a few other ones, but I think I want to save those for another time. So yeah, I appreciate y'all listening. And the thing is, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little bit different. Again, me and Jack just have weird schedules ever since I started working at Amazon. It's been kind of tough to get together. We're always doing something different now, but we're still doing our best to put out things and make sure everything's good. If you yourself personally have any rate, hate, appreciates, whatever, comments, concerns, anything like that, go ahead and just hit us up at our email, which is goodtimespodcastgtp@gmail.com. You can go ahead and go to our website, thegoodtimespodcast.com, where you can find us on all major streaming platforms. You can also go to Facebook, go to Good Times Podcast on there. You can go to Instagram, where you can find us at goodtimespodcast.com. Why? Because they didn't let us add the fucking dot. And you can also go to Twitter, where you can find us at It's Good Times as well. And I think that's the only places you can find us. Also, if you want to find Almanac Jack, all you got to do is go to BSALSANCHEZ on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Facebook too, and Snapchat as well. Once again, it's easy enough for me. And if you want to go ahead and find me, all you have to do is go to well, let's start this here. Instagram, go to _Herbalutioner, THE_HERBA Lutioner. Or you can go to Twitter and find me at the Xekutioner, THEXEK and go to Facebook, find me at Chris Clips Hernandez, CLYPSE is how you spell clips. Or you can go to Snapchat, hit me up at datdude1215, DATDUDE1215. I also want to thank Yeshua for allowing me to do this, because we all know he's the creator. And yeah, so I don't really have too much else to say. I appreciate everybody that listens on, and even if you only listen in for a little bit, you've listened to every episode, whatever it is, I understand that podcasts aren't for everybody. So any little listen, view, like, whatever, it really goes a long way. Tell friends, tell everybody that you know. We really love to do this, and we're always down for something new as well. If you got any comments, again, anything that you have to say, we'll definitely listen in. And yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. But I enjoy doing these. I know Jack enjoys doing these. Again, we apologize for not being able to put one out this week, besides obviously this one with this type of content. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope you have a great week and whatever, all that good stuff. Great week, great day, great month, year, whatever the hell they talk about. But yeah, so that's going to be it. And I am the Xekutioner. And next week, we're going to have more jam-packed, picked, licked, and dicked episodes and episodic sodes of Good Times.